The house was listed as a foreclosure. Secluded. Dirt road driveway swallowed by trees. A price too low for the square footage, but the kind of deal that makes people say, maybe it just needs a little work. They moved in without hesitation. Young couple. Dreaming of a quiet life. But dreams have edges. And this house was hiding something sharp. The basement wasn't on the floor plan. Not on the inspection forms either. In fact, until the second week, they didn't even realize the small door behind the pantry could open. It was sealed. Dead-bolted. Painted over so meticulously it looked like part of the wall. But late one night, she heard a hum, low, vibrating, almost mechanical, coming from the kitchen. And when she traced the sound, it was coming from the wall. That's when they saw it, the outline of the door behind years of cover. They spent the entire next day prying it open. Layers of paint peeling like old skin. The deadbolt snapped off with a rusted creak. That hum returned. A little louder now. Anxious. Alive. The door led to a staircase of crumbling concrete that spiraled deep underground, far lower than any home basement should have gone. No light. No airflow. Just that mechanical throb, steady like a heartbeat. She stepped in first, flashlight trembling in her hand. Halfway down the stairs, the signal on her phone snapped to 0. No service. No Wi-Fi. Just silence. On the floor below, a room. And in the room, another door, metal rusted, with rotating locks and numeric panels. Like it belonged in a laboratory, not a home. Someone had gone to great lengths to keep this closed. And yet, taped to the wall beside it, a note. Weathered. Torn. 5 words, smeared in faded ink, do not open. It watches. He laughed. Thought it was a prank, old owners playing games. A forgotten escape room setup. But her hands were cold. Her instincts whispered what his logic couldn't accept. Some things are locked for a reason. They tried the door anyway. 3 numbers. Took hours of random guesses. Until he tried their anniversary and the lock snapped open. Inside, darkness. The room beyond was padded. Lined with materials you'd expect in a psychiatric ward. No windows. No vents. But in the center, a chair. Steel. Bolted to the ground. Leather restraints dangling from its frame. And across the far wall, carvings. Dozens. More than 24 counts of a single sentence etched into the padding, as though fingernails had torn through over and over to leave their final warning. It feeds on attention. Don't look too long. They left immediately. Slamming the door. Relocking it. Silence followed them for nights. But both admitted something felt different afterwards. Like the silence of the house had gained weight. Like it was watching them. Waiting. At night, they'd awaken to the hum again, only now it was closer. They unplugged everything. Checked the fuse box. But the sound had nothing to do with machines. She started talking in her sleep. In full sentences. Always the same thing, it's not done yet. It sees. The following week, the staircase reappeared. The steel door open again. The number code reset. And this time, the chair was empty. He stopped sleeping. She stopped eating. The hum turned into whispers. The lights flickered, not from power surge, but like someone, kept passing in front of them, just beyond visibility. He set up a camera at the top of the stairwell, pointed down. Wired it to his phone. The next morning, the footage was gone. Replaced by a single image, the two of them, asleep in bed, taken from inches away. They fled. Left everything. Filed no police report. Told no one. But 2 months later, a new buyer closed on the house. A family of 5. The door was sealed again, as if it never happened. But if you Google the address now, you'll find nothing. No listings. No record the house ever existed. The street itself, gone from the map. Some doors aren't meant to be opened. And what escapes them never really leaves. It just waits. Follow the quiet signal. Some stories are buried on purpose.